Growing up with a disability, you are very often told what you can't do and very rarely told what you can do. But I've always been a person who wants to prove people wrong. I'm so proud to be a Kukri ambassador. Having a kit provider that want to put their name on my kit is massively important. I am the only wheelchair racer in Britain to have a kit provider. Kukri were the first out of every kit provider to step forward and support wheelchair racer in our country. They don't just support the elite athletes, they also support the grassroots. Without support from local companies growing up, I wouldn't have been able to afford to get to competitions. I remember growing up and feeling at times like I was the only person in the world with a disability. There was no one for me to look up to. I just had myself. I wasn't sporty at all. Sport was the one thing that I was kind of turned away from, discouraged from doing. That all changed when I was about 12 years old. I had a really keen PE teacher. She invited in the local wheelchair basketball team to come and do a demonstration at school. You know, I was still not that confident in my wheelchair. I wasn't very proud of it. And watching these men they were so skilled, they were so fast. It really opened my eyes to this whole world that I could have access to if I wanted it. And then I found wheelchair racing when I was 15 years old. I remember seeing the race chair. Instantly when I got inside it, I just instantly felt free. And it was never intended to be a Paralympic champion or to do anything like what I've done. It was literally just, I really, really enjoy this and I want to do this as a hobby. And yeah, it's done pretty good things for me. Just before my 5th birthday, there was a Barbie doll released in America, and it was the first Barbie doll in a wheelchair, but it was only to be released in America. Toys R Us got in touch with my mum and said, we will send you one for your daughter. A lot of newspapers and a lot of news outlets took up the story of the first girl in Britain to get a disabled Barbie doll. And they recently sent me an interview I did, and in it, 5-year-old Hannah says, when the reporter asks, what does it mean to you to have this Barbie doll? I replied, it makes me feel like I'm not alone anymore. The representation for me is massively important. It's about being as seen as you can be. It's about trying to use the influence that you have. I definitely find a responsibility to, number one, try and put myself in as many places as I can to make myself as visible as possible. Whether they are disabled or able-bodied, it's to change people's minds on what disability is. It is not a limiting factor. You can do absolutely anything in the world with a disability. Be brave, keep putting yourself forward. You just might need a little bit of help. I just hope that whatever I do, I can have at least one person say, because of you, I started sport and look where I got to. That would be the best thing for me.